Hey everybody, Goosebumps or Dummies here, back again with another video, this time talking about A Night in Terror Tower, which is a very popular book from the OG series. It's the 27th book, and it came out right after My Hairiest Adventure, another very beloved book, hey? Go watch my review for that if you care. It's almost a year ago actually, in September, right before my birthday, and that was July the following year. Time sure flies, and this book is actually about time. So, let's get into this. It's about time, huh? Blurb before now. All locked up and no place to go. Sue and her brother, Eddie, are visiting London when they run into a little problem. They can't find their tour group. Still, there's no reason to panic. No way their tour guide would just leave them all alone in a gloomy old prison tower. No way. No way they get locked inside. After dark, those eerie sounds, and a strange dark figure who wants them dead. Reader beware, Cuckoo Doom is next. Yeah. Cuckoo Doom. I love that book. Wait, did I say that wrong? Funny enough, that book is also about time, and they have a very similar thing in common, which I'm not going to spoil, but yeah, there's a lot of time going on in these books, and this book has a lot of references to medieval times, which is a very weird idea for a Goosebumps book, but I think it works wonders here. This is an amazing book. Like, I'm just gonna be flat out honest, it's really freaking good. It's actually one of my personal faves. Though, by faves doesn't really imply to score, but we'll see how score matches up with one of my favorite OG series books. Let's get into the upsides. The horror aspect of this book is one of my main love points with it. I'm just gonna get straight into it. The dementia take in this book is really awesome. I think Stine nailed that idea of forgetting who you are, where you are, and how you are, and everything about yourself is just fucking horrific. And yeah, he nailed it, like I said. It is a very creepy thing to read about. Nonetheless, they're fucking kids, so that is twice as disturbing to read about. And I love it. I love it. So, great job there, Stine. Not to mention all the chase scenes and the villain being genuinely creepy, because it's just a man in black. It's very mysterious. You don't know who he is quite yet. As the story goes on, you kind of figure out, you know, when they go back in time, the medieval times, and they discover that there may or may not be king and queen sent into the future with fake memories and forgetting everything, telling dementia again. It's just, not only is that a great bombshell and a great twist, it's scary. It's scary because they were going to be executed. I think the episode kind of adds on to that in a way better way than this book did, but still, not comparing them, it's still really cool and really creepy. Yeah, great villain, great idea for a story, traveling through time, and it was just very well, pun intended, executed. Yeah. Stine, you nailed it. You fucking nailed it with this medieval time travel story. Jesus Christ, you fucking nailed it. Yeah, the story can be very disturbing at times. The villain is great. I even like Eddie and Sue. They're decent characters. The hotel scene as a whole was really good. And the horror aspect of the book with the dementia and, you know, how they get executed, and all the medieval stuff that they go through in the later half of the book, or third, roughly. Also really cool. Great settings as well. I like to see this creepy old tower. I like to see them going through the streets of an ancient, like, kingdom, even, if you will, and climbing up this tower in different time frames, and going through this massive hotel. It's really cool. Very cool. And also takes place in London, I believe. Very cool. Yeah, so Stine absolutely nailed it with this story. No questions asked, in my opinion. I love all the bombshell reveals in the later half of the book, later third, whatever. Yeah, it just works wonders for me. This story is right up my alley, and I don't really think I have many issues with it. The final act, or ever the final chapter, could have been better. I don't think it's bad. I think people overhate it a little, but still, I like it. I'm talking about downsides. I said I like it. It just could have been a lot better. And I honestly think a better version of that would be the episode's final act. So basically them walking down to the execution chamber, maybe some switcheroos going on and getting sent back through time to the future, where they're safe and sound. I like that version more. I think that execution scene should have been in the book. Really, I'm correlating fucking episode stuff into this book review. But yeah, still really solid book. If I had anything else, I might say pacing. There's a lot of chase scenes, and then there's a lot of slow segments where we're just like wandering around trying to figure stuff out. It's very weird, but I still really like it. So let's move on to my score. So what would I give this book out of 10? Alright, so if you're not a Terror Tower stan, click off, but I'm gonna give it a fucking 10 out of 10. This is just a book that does everything right for me. It could have been better in some ways, but I think it nails what it's trying to do as a medieval themed Goosebumps story that involves time travel and giant plot twists, and as well as the horror of dementia even. It just really nails that. Stine, you did a great job. Congratulations, this book fucking rocks. Sorry for the fucking drop in this video, I'm just trying to put emphasis. Yeah, really like this book. I can get why people might not like it as much, but I'm one of those people where this book just does it for me. Yeah, that is my review for A Night in Terror Tower. Do you like this book? Do you hate this book? I'm dying to know. Goosebumps completionist reference. Tell me, please. I'm actually curious. And see you guys in the next one. Bye.